Golfers start their game on the short par 4 that doglegs from a brace of natural hardwood trees onto a large open landing area. A natural pond comes into play on the left side from the fairway down to the green. The entire right side of the fairway is mounded so that the hole is framed and the design visually directs you to the green. A par will be achievable if you are cautious of the pond on your initial tee shot, but the hole is designed so that a tee shot played up the left side of the fairway near the pond will set up a shorter approach shot to the green. The second hole is a long par 3 that will play short of its yardage due to the naturally elevated tees. The hole has a natural ridge, which allowed for great tee box placements. In addition, there is a little stream that crosses the fairway in front of the green, giving the hole even more definition. The green is tucked into the slope across the stream so that the hole is challenging but fair. A slight dogleg to the right will keep your interest on this par 5 that plays into an open meadow. The hole molds the land, with the fairways being nearly the same elevation from the tees to the landing areas. With bunkers framing both sides of the landing area, you are challenged to hit the ball long and straight. Long hitters will have the opportunity to reach the green in 2, since the green is nearly 40 feet down the hill. The green is well bunkered, but the entrance was left open to permit bump and run shots on the approach. Hole number 4 is framed by beautiful wooded areas located up the right side and around this challenging hole. Your tee shot is played across a narrow stream onto a generous elevated landing area. The challenge is to stay clear of the stream, which runs parallel up the right side of the hole nearly to the green. Several bunkers were placed up the right side to capture the misplaced shot. Your approach shot will be a short one, but must be precise to avoid the bunkers which were placed around the small green. If you have an admirable short game, you can easily end up with a birdie on this hole. The terrain on this long dogleg right was created for the game of golf. The hole plays from an elevated tee to a generous landing area. The approach shot is slightly downhill, and lush woods partially frame each side of the fairway. Unlike hole number 4, the longer hitter should have an advantage on this hole. Once safely on, the undulating green provides the final challenge to par. When you begin your club selection process for this par 3, you should take a minute to review the design of the hole. The large green provides a good target, but the deep bunkers surrounding it will have you reaching for a sand wedge if the tee shot does not find the putting surface. Once on, a large ridge bisecting the green rewards being on the correct side. Good luck. Hole number 7 is a demanding and memorable par 4 that has a dogleg left. This hole plays much shorter than its yardage due to the elevation drop from tee to green. Most of the hole is framed by mature hardwoods. The wetland ravine must be negotiated to reach the landing area from the tee, and a stream crosses the fairway directly in front of the green on the approach. Be careful. An errant shot on this par 4 will lead to a bogey or worse. A steep downhill wooded slope serves as a natural hazard that frames the right side from the tee to the green. This is a par 5 that will take 3 shots to get to the green, with bunkers coming into play on every shot. However, number 8 is one of the most beautiful holes on the course and will often provide a birdie opportunity. The right side of the fairway is heavily bunkered at the dogleg to discourage most players from trying to cut the corner. Don't wager too much on this hole. A par may not be a good enough score to win this hole most of the time. Like the first hole, this short dogleg to the right starts out gently as it plays through a chute of beautiful hardwoods to a wide open landing area. However, do not discount the myriad of bunkers on the right side of the fairway, or the large berm that frames the left side of the hole. The green is slightly set into the woods, so that a precise approach shot will be required to set up a birdie attempt. Accuracy is a must with a middle to long iron on this par 3. The tees are placed on this wooded hole approximately 20 feet above the green. Pristine wetlands border the left side of the hole and up behind the green. The natural contour of the fairway will favor landing short of and to the right of the green. A natural tree line borders the entire left side of the hole, and the entire right side is opened and framed with a long flowing berm. Protected wetlands fronting the right half of the green provide a challenge on the approach shot, as well as a bounty of nature to view once securely on the green. Don't leave anything in the bag on the tee shot of this par 5. You will initially play into the woods with a slight dogleg right up a gradual slope. Once beyond the first landing area, the remainder of the hole will be played in a wide open area with the beautiful hardwood forest forming the backdrop for the green. One should definitely be content with a par on this challenging hole. This is the longest par 4 on the course at 477 yards. On most days, this hole will play less than its yardage, as tees are elevated and the entire hole plays slightly downhill. The woods of beautiful and mature trees border and visually frame the hole from the landing area to the green. A long and reasonably straight tee shot is required if the second shot is going to reach the green. The natural topography of the land allowed this hole to be designed to play uphill through a wooded area to a green that sets out in a small clearing. Be sure your tee shot is pinpointed for the green, for any errant shots will be swallowed up by a deep bunker guarding the front. A narrow opening at the entrance to the green will give you the option of playing a bump and run shot. The challenging wetlands continue up the entire right side of the hole. A long fairway bunker at the dogleg will keep errant shots in play and out of the woods. The approach shot is a little downhill to a well-protected green. Off the tee, you must carry your first shot uphill through the woods to the first landing area, being wary of several bunkers on the right side of this dogleg left. Your second shot must be accurate as you hit over an environmentally sensitive area and onto a wide landing zone that is framed by bunkers and mounds. The approach shot is the key to scoring well on this hole. Be in control because the green sets out on a broad peninsula with wetlands on both sides and to the back of the green. This hole has a true classic heroic design with a good birdie opportunity. You can bet that a wide variety of scores will be recorded on this hole. But once you've survived the initial wetlands, your second shot on this dogleg left will still be a challenge. Make sure that you take enough club to attempt your approach shot over a second wetlands area, uphill to this well-bunkered green, tucked into the hillside behind the clubhouse. Many wagers and matches will be won and lost on this finishing hole.